Yo, what's going on, NFL fans? In today's episode, I'm going to do another Dallas Cowboys mock draft. But in this draft, I'm going to concentrate a little bit on trades. And if the board plays out the way we want it to, can we possibly move up to get one of these great offensive linemen? In this 2024 draft, there are 3, 4, even 5 really good offensive linemen. And the Dallas Cowboys need a lot of help on the offensive line. Zach Martin is getting older. Tyron Smith is now a Jet. So I want to watch this board, see how it plays out, and give the Cowboys a solid pick at offensive line so they can compete in an uber competitive NFC East. Let's get into it. Real quick, if you haven't yet, guys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps with the metrics in YouTube to help us grow as a channel. It's a great free way to support the channel. I really appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. Thank you so much. All right, Cowboys fans, we know that the offensive line is very depleted for our current Cowboys roster. So do we want to potentially move up in the draft to pick one of these tackles? I'm circling the guy from Penn State. If you look on the screen, this is how the first 10 picks played out. 2 tackles, Joe Alt and Fuaga, both are off the board. I don't know if we can make it to 16 with Seattle, so we might have to trade with Seattle depending on how these picks play out. So let's see how the next couple. All right, so the next played out great. Quinyon Mitchell, J.J. McCarthy, Leatu Latu. All right, Cowboys fans, here's my proposed trade. It has a 94% chance of getting accepted. We're going to swap 14 and 24. We're going to swap 168 and 174. We're also going to give up a late 7th round pick, 244, and we're going to give up a 2nd round pick and a 4th round pick next year to move up 10 spots to pick our guy. We had to give up a lot of draft capital to make this move, but I think it's worth it. Fashanu is one of the top tackles in the class. He can play right tackle or left tackle. The dude has given up 0 sacks his entire collegiate career. Legitimately, not a single sack. And over, 1,500 snaps, guys. In the last 2 years, he's around 1,300 snaps, 0 sacks. Only 1 QB hit allowed. Unbelievable. 6'6", 320 pounds. He's going to be a Dallas Cowboy. I know we gave up a lot of draft capital to get him, but he is going to be so worth it. When I look at the Cowboys roster, we could fill a safety need with Javon Bullard, but Malik Hooker is a pretty solid safety, so we don't need that as pressing of a need as we do running back. Jonathan Brooks, the running back from Texas, is just unbelievable. 1,100 yards this year. He averaged over 6 yards per carry, 91.9 rushing grade, 90 zone grade, 84 gap grade. That means he can run in every and any scheme in the NFL. And look at this elusiveness rating, 140.3. That's the highest rating that I have ever seen on a running back with this many carries. He is super legit. The dude is a stud. He's got great size too, 6 foot, 207. He can handle the load at the NFL level. He's coming to the Dallas Cowboys in the 2nd round, Jonathan Brooks. The Cowboys are up in the 3rd round, and with Leighton Vander Esch having to retire pretty suddenly after only 6 seasons, let's bring in the best linebacker left on the board. And for him to last this long into the 3rd round is great for the Cowboys. Over 85 grades the past 2 years. The guy's a tackling machine. Run defense grade is great. Pass rush grade is good. Coverage grade is great too. As an Eagles fan, this breaks my heart to see Jeremiah Trotter Jr. going to Dallas, but this guy is everything you want from a linebacker. He can rush the passer. He can stop the run. He can drop back in coverage. He's an absolute stud. And for the Cowboys to get him in the 3rd round, this is a great pick. We're crushing this draft. We're picking in the 5th round, pick number 33. Another huge need for the Dallas Cowboys is the center position. They don't have currently anyone on their roster that can even remotely be a solid center in the NFL without diminishing other roles on their offensive line. So I love Drake Nugent, the center from Michigan. The dude has played over 700 snaps per year, and he's got so much better. He gave up 4 sacks in 2021 and 2022, but only 1 sack this year, guys. Solid against the run, solid in the pass block game, too. He's a very talented player. To get a guy this good, a national champion, this late in the draft, I'm picking them. The Cowboys are up in the 6th round, pick 40. This is pretty much a 7th round pick, guys. So we want to add some depth to some positions of need. I like adding to the wide receiver room and trying to find a diamond in the rough. And this guy, Hayden Hatton from Idaho, might just be that diamond in the rough that the Cowboys need. Receiving grade 90 and a drop rate of 1.1% with 131 targets, 93 receptions. A 1% drop rate is absolutely incredible. 290 grades the past 2 years, 83 catches in 2022, 93 catches in 2023. Over 1,200 yards each of those years. I like this guy, man. 6'2", 205. Let's add him to the Cowboys wide receiving room. All right, Cowboys fans, this is the last pick in the draft for the Cowboys, and I want to add some more depth to the offensive line room, and I found a diamond in the rough from scouting for other teams. This guy, Josiah Azarin from Eastern Kentucky, 84 grade this past year, played almost 800 snaps, gave up no sacks this year. I mean, just check out these grades. Run block, 84. Pass block, 80. Zone grade, 86. This guy is a stud to fall this late in the draft. 6'6", 320. He could swing between left tackle and right tackle and also swing into the guard positions. This guy brings a lot of depth to the offensive line room, a lot of versatility. Josiah Azarin, this late in the draft, 7th round pick, dude, sign me up. All right, Cowboys fans, here's our mock draft for 2024. We got a killer grade, B+ from PFF grade. We got Foshner, one of the best tackles in the whole draft. He can play left tackle or right tackle. The dude's a monster. We got Jonathan Brooks, the best running back, in my opinion, in this draft. Jeremiah Trotter Jr., one of the top 5 linebackers. He's going to fit in great in Dallas. And then we got a killer center, Drake Nugent, in the 5th round, A- grade. And Hayden Hatton, the wide receiver. This guy's an undercover pick, man. This dude's going to be a solid NFL player. You watch. And then we got Josiah Azarin, another tackle, and pretty much one of the last picks of the draft. Pick 233, a B grade there. Overall B+ grade. I love this draft. If I'm a Cowboys fan and we get this haul, I like it. I dig it. Leave me some comments down below. How do you like this draft for the Cowboys? Would you be happy if the Cowboys got a haul like this in the upcoming draft? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you on the next video. Peace.